Hello! Hi everybody! Hope you are well. Tara here in the Craft Cabin. So welcome to day number 8. Woohoo! Can't believe we're over a week. This has been fantastic. So thank you for yesterday. Didn't have many people sending me photos, but not every day the crafts are going to be what you want to do on that day. But if you are watching them back, do send me photographs as you go along with them. So even if you do the craft today, maybe if you do it like in 3 weeks time or whatever, whenever you do it, do send us photographs. I always like to see what people do. I promise, do a collage of some of the photographs, all of the photographs that I can manage to get, to download them and do a little collage and stuff as well. So good morning everyone. I see some people logging on, so touching my face, it's so hard not to do these things. So do say hello or give us a little thumbs up if you are watching today. And what I'd love to know is the things that you are getting up to in your home. So I always look over the comments on what people are saying, so it'd be great to get some ideas on what some other families are doing and things that are working for you as well. I'm amazed there's so many resources out there and so many things to do that it's hard sometimes even probably deciding on what the best things are to do. So hopefully you are keeping occupied and entertained and healthy. So we have Ella 8 in Dublin. Oh, hello Ella and Emer. You're very welcome to County Cavan. This is the Craft Cabin here. I was thinking last night that maybe tomorrow, I don't have a lot of battery today, so maybe tomorrow I might do a little tour of our shop. So I don't know if anyone's interested, if you want to see where I work. This is our work room that I'm in at the minute, and then we have our shop beside us. So I might do a tour tomorrow if you're interested. If not, Alana, Emer and Donica are back again. Hello guys, and Katie. You are more than welcome. So lots of people returning day after day. So that's really, really fantastic. And do share it with any of your friends and family as well. So today, I have what I think is a fabulous little craft. Stacey says hello. I have a fabulous little craft, and it's one that I've only got recently actually. We haven't done this in the Craft Cabin yet. I've been waiting for the right group of people to test it out with. We find sometimes that in introducing a new craft, it takes a little while to iron out the little kinks and stuff, and what's the easiest way to make it. But today, we are making, I don't know which one to show you first because I like them all. We are making little mini notebooks. So I have a few samples to show you. I have another one here. I know this is probably all in reverse for you, is it? This is T notes, so my notes. I did a lovely little one for mum. So these have 8 little pages in it. So you can write, hello Claudine, hello Denise. So you can write little messages in it. This one actually I did up, and it's book review. And I thought this might be a nice one to do, to put your, what do I have in it? I have book title in it. I have what the book was about. So you could write in this here. You could write who your favorite character was, what the best moment was, etc, etc. So you could come up with your own little versions of these. Hello Ursula, how are you? Picking twigs for the birds. Oh, Karis and Caden, they've been in the garden picking up twigs just like the birds. Oh, very good. We'll have to go up with a craft with twigs actually. Yeah, I'd like to know what you are doing with them. Just tidying up, that's great. So we are making these little mini notebooks today. So if you see these, so some of them I have just left plain, like these ones, and some of them I have put a little book cover on them. So you're going to come up with your version of them. So these are little mini notebooks. I thought the little mum one would be good because you could maybe do it for Mother's Day and write and draw some little things in there for mum. So I'm going to show you how to do these. I'm also going to put a little link in the comments because it is a little bit more of a tricky craft. So I'm going to put a link in the comments to a really good video that shows you how to do them as well. So if you find it hard following along with me because everything's kind of upside down, you can go back to the video as well. We have Orla and Poppy and Claudine, hello. Denise is, Holly is ready and waiting, fantastic. Mairead and Aideen watching from the car. Oh, it's mobile. I love it. The craft cabin is mobile. Great. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, everybody. So let's get cracking with all of these. So, oh, we like these. Oh, I'm seeing love hearts and thumbs up. Are we liking these? Great. So you can do lots of different types of ones. So you're not just making one, you're going to make loads of them. So we're going to start off. So this is just a plain piece of paper and some scissors. That's really all you need for this. So I'm going to swipe this down. Hello. So I am starting off with a plain piece of paper. So just an ordinary photocopy paper. Don't use card. Card is a little bit too thick for this. So first of all, I'm folding it in half lengthways. The best thing to do with these is to try and get it as straight up as you can. Just gonna push this down just a little bit more, that there's more space. So I folded it in half. I'm going to fold it in half again, like this. Then I'm going to open it out, so I should have 4 columns like this. Now I'm going to fold it in half the other way, so the thicker end, or widthwise. So I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to fold it in half again. So like that. So what I end up with is this. So I end up with 16 little squares like this, okay? So next I'm going to come back, and from the very first fold I made was half like this. So I'm going to fold it in half again, and I need now to make some cuts, and I need to cut the 3 lines in the middle. So if you can see where the folds are, what I'm going to do, just so you can really see them, I'm going to mark them in this one. You don't need to, but you just so that people can see it on mine. So I'm just marking where the 3 folds are in the middle, and this is where I'm going to cut. So I'm just cutting up to the center bit, so just up to there, okay? And I'm going to cut again, and I'm going to cut again, okay? So when I pull it out, I end up with this. So I have 3 cuts in the middle of my page. Now I'm going to cut these 2 pieces. So I'm going to cut in between the green lines that I have done. So I'm just taking my scissors again, and I'm going to cut in between. And again, I'm going to cut, oops, in between. So what I end up with is this. So I end up with like little flaps like this, okay? So what I'm going to do on this side, let me just check. Yeah, so if you can see that. So now I'm going to fold each of these flaps back. So like this. I'm going to fold it back again, this, and like this. So what I end up with is like a frame. So if you can all see that, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over. So I'm going to turn it over this way. So again, I have my frame. I'm now going to fold this side up here. I'm going to fold the top down to the middle. So I have it all, just squish it down and fold it. And now I'm going to fold the top into the middle again. Okay. Now, so when I lift it up then, I should end up with something that looks like, whoops, let's fold it out a little bit. Something that looks like this. So I have my 2 tabs here, and I have the little bit in the middle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to push the 2 middle bits together. So these 2 bits I'm just going to fold down like this, and I'm going to fold this over. Whoops. Now, so what I end up with is my little notebook. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 pages. Okay, so I hope you can see that. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart just because I'm going to show you how to do it all over again. Okay, so come out. There we go. Great. I'm going to start from the very beginning just one more time. I'm going to start with one piece of paper. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to fold it in half again. Actually, it might be easier doing it on another one. So I'm going to fold it in half like this. I'm going to fold it in half again. I'm going to open it out. I'm going to fold it in half this way. And I'm going to fold it in half this way. Okay, press it down. So then I open it up again. So I have my 16 squares. I'm going to fold it the same way I did at the very beginning. I'm going to fold it up lengthways. I'm now going to cut the 3 little inside pieces or lines, so just carefully cut those and cut here. So then when I open it up, whoops, I have like this. And now I'm going to cut these 2 pieces the other way. I'm going to cut like that, and I'm going to cut this one. Okay. So then I end up with flaps like this. So I'm going to fold all these down as neatly as I can, like that. So I have my picture frame. Then I'm going to turn this over. So again, I still have my nice picture frame. I'm going to fold the bottom up to the middle. I'm going to fold the top down to the middle. And then I'm going to fold again the top down to the bottom. So I end up with something that looks like this. Then I'm going to push the 2 tabs together and fold it, and just fold this over, and then I have my booklet like that. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, so what you can do now is you can decorate them just like this. So if you look at like this one that I did, all I did was I used some markers and I wrote some things in it and colored some things in it. But if you want, you can make a little cover for it, and all you're doing on that is you're getting a piece of paper, whatever color paper you want, or you can use pattern paper. What I did is I cut it small enough so it's kind of the same size. I'm just going to fold it in half. And I'm going to put my little notebook, whoops, inside it so I can see the size that I want. And with a pencil or whatever, I'm just going to make a little mark on where the edge of the book is. So let's see, we'll go about there. So I'm just making a little mark. And if you put it at the edge, you'll know that you don't have to cut one side, you're only going to cut this side. And here, you can even bend it like that. You can see I'm going to cut here. So now I'm going to take my little booklet out and I'm just going to cut it like that and like that. Got a wee straighter. Okay. So then if I put that in, okay, and with a little bit of glue, I am just going to glue the cover. So glue all over it, and I'm going to put inside it, squish it down, and I end up with a little book. So then these ones you can decorate whatever way you would like. So with these ones I put little stickers on them. This one I did as an emoji, so I cut out some hearts and put a little smile on it. If you have little punches and things, you could use a punch and punch out some paper. You might have some stamps, so you can use some stamps as well, so you can just put those on it. Oh! they are all falling out. These are little letter ones that I have. You might also have washi tapes that you can use, or you might just have ordinary stickers. So you can use whatever you would like on these ones. So this one I am going to do, what do I have here? So I might do, I have a little fence here, so I might just do a fence. So you could make these for anything. So you could make, I've seen somebody online made them into their a little maths thing. So they did their times tables on it. So they wrote like all their times tables on it. I thought it was a really good idea. And I'm gonna do a flower. Whoops. What about like that? Okay, so you could use these books for lots of different things. So I'm just going to bring you back. Hello! Oh, we've lots of people on. Hello, guys. How are you? Fidelma and Jacinta are watching us. How's it going, lads? So we have some. I'm just going to show them all to you again. These are the little ones that I made without a cover on it. So this is just from folding and cutting. And again, you can turn them into whatever you want. This one is just a little notebook for me. This one I turned into a book review book. So you're going to be off school for a little while. So you might be reading lots more books. So what about doing a little book review for every book that you read? So you can put little notes and stories and things that you liked. These little books then are books with a little cover on them. So all that is it's the same book, but you're just going to use a little bit of card to make a cover on it. I was thinking that this one, this mum one, this would be a nice one for Mother's Day. So to write and draw some things for your mammy. I thought that would be good. But look, you can come up with loads of different things. Ursula was saying the kids are out in the garden. What about drawing things from the garden, or like all the birds or animals that you see? You could draw look what I found in the garden little notebook. So you could use these for loads and loads of different reasons. So love to see what you do with these. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I know it's a little bit complicated with all the cutting and folding, but I'm sure Mommy and Daddy will figure it out. And when I finish here, I'll put a little link in the comments below for another video that you can use. It's just maybe a little bit more clear. I know it isn't always the clearest when you're looking down the wrong way on things, so I will do that for you. Hello from Malaise, hello from Anita. Oh, you could, Anita says, that's a really good idea. Anita says, you could use one for all the crafts you do. So you could use one to draw and write down all the crafts that you make. That's a really good one. And actually what some people do is they might make 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of the little booklets and stick them all together, so you end up with a thicker booklet as well, because we're going to be making lots and lots of crafts. we have enough to fill a book at the minute. Actually, we have 8 pages to fill a book. So anyway, guys, so hope you enjoy making some little notebooks out of 1 sheet of paper. And again, you could use coloured paper as well. It doesn't have to be white. I just used white. So that's it, guys. Hope you are all keeping really well. Love to know what you're all up to and what's going on in your house today and all the other days, and just to spread some ideas as well for others. So tomorrow I'm going to do a Mother's Day craft, and we'll do another one on Saturday, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the shop. So I think tomorrow I'll bring you around the shop, and whoever's working tomorrow, I'll introduce you to them as well, just to see the team here as well, and you know what it's like in the craft cabin. So gonna sign off, guys, go and do a little bit of more work, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.